here we go. Let's continue this, shall we? The machine. Ah! Guard. I'm glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It is waiting for you now. You can begin interrogation whenever you like. I tend to be quiet. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have to have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. What was that one? I saw poisonous. You can read through, comment whatever one you want there. If you feel like commenting, don't do it otherwise. Only do it if you want to. Oh, machine.
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped. You stopped feeding us. There are people out there that imagine the pain you put them through. It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through. How could you possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? Yeah. I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. No, nothing. Alright then, I will apologize to the people on your behalf. My friends, it falls on me to deliver bad news. I have a troubling revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit it deliberately hurt us. This is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us show it that we are not failures. So there is some, in a really run-down city, there is some effort here. Probably will destroy the machine and everything it has created. What? I'm going behind the curtains. Is that what's happening?
Remember, you can click to fire the gun.
I know. I'm choosing not to at the moment. I don't feel like shooting, though. It appears as though the game is saying I don't have a choice. So I'm going to shoot down into the ground once. Nothing. Ah. Oh, we're... getting rid of the universe itself.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh, we're deleting everything. No, but this is the idea room.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Put down your weapon. I have no option except to fire, so that's all I can do.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something, I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
Yeah, you
He
can't
told me
fix
how
other
much
people
they
like
enjoyed
that.
his games. It was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Are you Coda?
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Safe.